Okay, anyways, we're here at the start of Naxxramas, and I'm playing on my Mutilate rogue today. We are going to go through and clear all the trash up to the first boss in each wing on difficulty mode 0, and then we're going to juice it up to difficulty level 1. Oh my god, a bunch of people are dead already. I am dead already. Yeah, I didn't really anticipate that being that difficult, or that dangerous, I mean. Anyways, this is the gear we're working with. We got 8 pieces of Sanctified with Kagi's Clasp, Ghastly Ring, Bone Scythe Waistguard, and then the 3-piece Undead Slaying set. Each of those is Sanctified, and then you get a bonus 2 count. We've got the Seal of the Dawn rank 4, so it's 10% bonus damage per Sanctified item, up to 8 items. We didn't get very lucky in our first Naxxramas on this character. This is the only piece of Nax loot we got out of the first clear. You know, you get like over 50 items per Naxxramas, so only getting 1 is definitely a below average loot distribution, but it is what it is. Hopefully we get better luck this time. We got 30 points Assassination, 21 points Combat. That's pretty much standard Mutilate build. And we are going to, hopefully do a lot of damage. When you do it like this, where you clear all the trash at difficulty 0, then you go turn it up to whatever difficulty you want, it makes the trash a little easier. So if you're watching this run on YouTube, you can skip ahead till we get to the bosses. It is going to be about, 30 minutes of, going into each wing and clearing trash or something like that. Alright, we should hit a couple of consumables. 2, 3, 4. Little offhand. Where's the consecrated stones? That's what we need. One of those. Oop. Knocked into the air. Okay. Okay. Oh, we're going over here. Last raid, we skipped this pack. But whatever. Can I stun the Patchwerk Golem? Nope. He can stun me, though. It's not fair. You can stun the Sludge Belcher in the next room. That's a type of golem you can stun. Oh, this is a Sludge Belcher. Look at that, stunned. Right before it died, so it didn't really matter, but, whatever. Kidney Shot was on cooldown. Oh boy, I'm leaving. Alright. Alright, so this week we can go up to Seal level 4. But Blizzard announced that they're gonna make it only go up to Seal level 5 for next week. The first week we were going up to 2, this week we're up to 4, so a lot of people might have expected we would go up to 6 next week. But Blizzard made a blue post where they said, no, we're only going to make it go up to 5 for next week. Exactly why they wanted to do that, who knows? Maybe they thought, like, the seal was too powerful, or the hard modes were getting cleared, like, too easily already. Not many people cleared 404 hard mode yet. Oh yeah, this is a soft reserve raid. What that means is before the raid starts, everyone picks 3 items that they want from the raid, and if any of those items drop during the raid, only people that picked those items roll against each other, rather than just everyone who could possibly use the item rolling. So you get a little more preference on getting the items that you want or are most important to you. I think it's a good system. And if you've seen soft reserve systems before, you know, they're pretty common in Season of Discovery these days. One thing that you might not see too much is the soft reserves are hidden. I can't go and look at what everyone else is reserving and then, like, min-max my reserves to be, like, on less contested items or something. I think it's a good thing to do it with the hidden system, because I just find that whole, like, mini-game of, you know, constantly refreshing the reserve page and shuffling your reserves around to gain a loot advantage. I just find it, I find that just obnoxious to deal with. I much rather just, like, pick the things I want and you know, go with it. So once the reserves are locked, we'll be able to see what everyone else has. But while we're picking the reserves, you don't get to observe other people. Spraz says, ain't Saber top rogue DPS? I would say at, like, pre-raid or when you're, like, starting to gear for Naxxramas. Yeah, Saber Slash is definitely ahead, but we're not just always doing the exactly theoretically most optimal thing here. We did 2 Saber Slash raids in a row. I'm sending this guy as Mutilate, so we have a little bit of variety. I think once you're full best in slot, you know, all the builds are pretty close in their theoretical damage output. But at a pre-raid gear level, Saber Slash seems to be meaningfully ahead, I would say. And part of that's due to the power of Clobber Club, which is a new weapon that Saber Slash can use very, very well, and the other builds can't use. So that's, you know, the existence of that item is a boost to Saber Slash's power, and not a boost to the other build's power. Right, it's like a chain lightning. It can jump into the range if there are people on, like, in a line. Let's see, 23 reserves are in out of 25. I think we're getting our last people in here. Naxxramas. Eastern Plague Lands. Ruh-roh. How far? Are they in flight or on a mount? Seems like they're on in flight. Vile Retcher over here. Oh, jeez. This hits for so much damage. I'm very afraid of dying on a lot of this trash. Not familiar with your Saber Slash lingo about Clobber Club. Clobber Club. It's an item. It's an item that's very good for a Saber Slash build and not usable by Backstab or Mutilate. The Clobber Club mace that you can see, it's in my bag right here. Okay, good. Making our way through. 2 of the wings have, like, a lot of trash before the first boss. This is one of them. Military Wing also has a lot of trash before the first boss. But then Spider and Plague have, like, barely any. So, doing it this way allows you to clear the trash on the easiest difficulty, which, you know, should save some time and some stress or whatever. Although, we seem to be very stressed out killing this trash stuff. I mean, we're dying left and right, despite it being on difficulty none. But the idea is that it's easier to clear difficulty 0 trash than anything else. These ones are not stunnable. And then before we start doing the bosses, we'll go back to the start and revert it to difficulty level 1, and then we'll leave it on that for the rest of the dungeon. Okay, I have threat on this guy. Grindo says, so the Clobber Club weapon from Karazhan Crypts would be BIS. No, that's not what I said. I said, when you're just going into Naxxramas, and you don't have all your Naxxramas gear, you can still have Clobber Club as like a pre-Naxxramas gear set. That's why Saber Slash is performing so well, because you can get this before Naxxramas. You'll replace it eventually. Oh, they're here now. I think. Are they here? Okay. Yeah, no longer Eastern Plaguelands. Okay. CUR Assassination. Is that your favorite spec for Rogue, or do you enjoy combat? Yeah, none of the ways you can play combat right now are really competitive with the assassination builds in Season of Discovery for damage dealing. The builds aren't really, I would say, the builds aren't really defined by their talent specialization. They're more defined by their combo point builder, like a Mutilate build, a Backstab build, or a Saber Slash build. And regardless of your builder, the combat tree just doesn't offer the best stuff. Okay, into Death Knight Wing. This one also has, like, a lot of trash before the boss. Beard. More stuff is in. Wait, he blinked! Bitch ass. Probably gonna kill me. Bro, we are just losing players left and right. I don't know if everyone's not, like, locked in, or people are, like, not paying attention or something. I don't know why we're continually losing players on trash. But, whatever.
Do not continue. Turn back while there's still time.
Jeez. This is gonna be an experience, you guys. This is actually at the point where I'm not sure if we're gonna clear the instance. This seems like easily the worst Naxxramas I've participated in so far. Like, I don't know how we're losing people every single trash pull. Like, what is going on? We'll see how it goes. Backing out of the whirlwind. Feared, stunned. I'm dying here. Feared into stun. Unlucky. Yeah, I think maybe we need to, like, get everyone fully rezzed, everyone fully buffed. We're losing people every single trash pull. This is not great. I mean, 10 honey badgers might not have been enough. You guys doing all trash on normal, then going to hard mode. That's exactly what's happening, yes. Oh, someone popped a world boss. Okay, that should hopefully make this a lot easier. Switch off because I pulled threat. I do like this. They're saying they're going to start with Construct and Military Wing, which are, like, the hardest wings. Because, like, people are probably more focused at the start of the raid, you would think. And then we can have the easier wings later when people are less focused. It's probably good. Okay. A little bit more trash, then it's just boss, 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 boss. Oh, we got another death to the steeds. This guy died. Nope, losing world buffs again. A lot of shamans. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 shamans. Yeah. It's actually a pretty great raid composition for me. There's not very many people on my tier token. 1, 2, 3, 4 warlocks, 2 priests, 2 rogue. So that's 8 people on the same token as me. Out of 25. That's actually about even. You know, that's you know, about 1/3 of the raid, and there are 3 different tokens. So actually, it's not anything, you know, special, you know, unusual. We have only 1 warrior to scoop up all the plate gear. Oh, luckily this week I'm in the warrior group, so I actually get battle shout. Last week was only 1 warrior in the raid also. Very unfortunate. Alright, construct and military trash is done. Just got a little bit of trash in plague and spider. Then we'll soup it up to difficulty level 1, blast the rest of the instance, collect a bunch of loot. Gargoyles coming in. He blade flurry this pull? No, he didn't. He just did a bunch of damage. I'm blade flurrying this pull though. Pretty good. We gotta focus these one at a time. Didn't get the last in Venom. Very good. Wait. Oh, never mind, we got him. I actually went up a little bit more than I should have. But I didn't pull him. Or with a change hat. Okie doke. Let's go this one. How's it going, Thor? Hope you're having a good day. Splendid. Got some upgrades for both my Merfolk deck as well as your enchantment deck. Very cool. I actually, you know, I built that Slivers Commander deck, and then I never went back to the local card store. Because it just started being cold outside, and then I didn't feel like biking to, in the cold and snow over to the card store to actually play it. So I think I'm waiting basically until spring to play the commander deck that I built. What was that, like 2 months ago now? There was one day where it was forecasted to be like 50 degrees Fahrenheit, and I was like, all right, this is the day. And then like 3 days later, that day came, and it was like, never mind, below freezing. Good. Ooh, there's a patrolling's pack of spiders. Where they go? They're going this way? Okay, they're gonna get the other ones from the other side, too. You think this guy's gonna die as they aggro him? No. Okay, the tank saw them coming. Alex Lenhart with another change hat request. Okay, no more for the Koopy. Hell yeah, brother. Alright, let's sit up straight. It's almost boss time. Alright, so we cleared out all the trash up to the first boss in each wing. So now it's time to go set the difficulty level up to what we want. And then a bunch of the work's done already at a easier difficulty. Oh, Plague and Spider. Two levels? Okay. I thought they were only going to do one. They're actually doing two. You guys, you can't go yet. We got to come click the red crystal. Okay, level 2. I thought it was going to be level 1s. Is there any reason you wouldn't do that every time? Yeah, well, the trash, like, if you've got a coordinated group, the trash just isn't that difficult, and it's a bit of a nuisance to go back and change it. So, I guess that's why you wouldn't do that every time. Slime's in the middle of the room. Turn around, fight. So this stuff respawns, but all the rest of the stuff should be gone. I don't know. I'm a little skeptical that we're gonna kill this patchwork here, so I'm not sure if I want to use my, like, one-time use roids or Scorpok assay. Okay. What do we need here? We need, what we for sure need is switch to the attack power flask. There. We need the attack power Winterfall Firewater. We don't want additional stamina buffs. Unsure if we want these. We have the attack power against undead over there. I think we're good. Draft of the Sands, strength buff, attack power buff, agility buff, flask. Okay. Alright. Let's do prediction. Start prediction. Will we kill it this try? 2 minutes on the clock. 5 minutes on the clock. I'll just cancel it when we do, or stop the prediction when we do a pull timer. Yeah, I'm not sure. Prediction for Final Fantasy Magic set? Like anything you expect to see? I don't know. The only Final Fantasy game I ever played was when Final Fantasy was on Nintendo Game Boy. I think I have it right here. I'm trying to grab it. Final Fantasy... Maybe I don't have it right here. Like Final Fantasy Legends or something? Old Game Boy game. We should commit. How about we commit and do the ground Scorpok assay? $25 people in raid. Unlock the raid menu, put it over to the side. 10-second pull timer. Scorpok assay, closing the prediction.
3, 2, 1.
Patchwerk 1.
Boss is in. Waiting for the tanks. Going in. One tank is dead. We're dead. I wasn't sure if I should vanish early or not. We're definitely dying. No shot. Yeah, I don't know. There's a pull timer, and it pulled right after the pull timer. They're complaining that like someone pulled early, but there was a pull timer, and it got pulled right after the pull timer. Oh well. Will we kill it this try? The answer is no. Five minutes. There goes the ground Scorpok assay, and also a 1 hour cooldown on the roids. Now they're arguing about whose fault it was. I'm gonna be honest, they're actually just being really toxic with each other. Apparently the pull timer was canceled 1 second before it completed, and then people are mad that the boss still got pulled because obviously it was canceled. Apparently. I don't know. Like, it didn't seem very canceled to me. Three, two, one, stop. Yeah. Like one person is telling another person to read their fucking chat log. Obviously it was canceled. Like, I don't think it was that, obvious. People getting cursed. Like, I'm sitting here thinking, I'm not saved to this instance. Should I leave and just... Like, this is off to a bad start. Of, like, we don't even have to be successful, but we need to not be toxic towards each other. I think it'll be better if I just mute the person who is being toxic on Discord. And then, like, I think I'll enjoy myself more. Yeah, I'm looking for, like, a pull timer in the chat log.
Killing these slack-jawed daffodils.
Alright, we gotta hit a couple different consumables. This one, and this one, and this one. How much of Naxx is not undead? Spider, Maexxna, and Faerlina are the only bosses that aren't undead. Most of the trash in Spiderwing is not undead. Oh yeah, I shouldn't pop Fortitude Elixir, you're right. Well, too late. I mean, really, you need the tanks to not die, and then they gain a giant threat lead, and then your health doesn't matter after that. But the problem, like, every time I've died on Patchwerk, it's because tanks died first and then couldn't recover their threat value.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Patchwerk want to play.
Fuck is he?
No more playing.
One tank is dead. I'm evasioning. Vanishing. Alright. Band of Reanimations, Spalders, Remnants, Pauldrons. Neither of the shoulders that we want. Why are you waiting to pop the cooldowns? Because the tanks don't live long enough or generate enough threat. I wanted to give the tanks extra time to have a big threat lead. So popping my cooldowns would not cause me to out-threat the tanks. I mean, the first pull, they just fucked up and died completely. The second pull, like, we had a tank die basically off rip, which makes it very dangerous for melees. Let's see. We can observe the unhidden soft reserves, probably. Let's see. Bindings are open. Shoulders, let's see, sandals are open. Wait, they're pulling stuff. Yeah, I'm actually having a much better time after muting the one person who was being really toxic in the raid. It is actually that simple. Ooh, oh, they're dead. I'm gonna back off a little bit. This one seems to have a tank. I don't think this is progressing very slowly. Vanish. Oh, please. There's people just dying on all the trash constantly. Oh yeah, we were gonna look at the soft reserves. Sandals, shoulder pads were 1 out of 4. These mobs can be stunned, so if you have a stun ability, you should prioritize it so they don't kill us. Let's see, what else? 1 out of 3 on the legs, and I think we went for the chest also. 1 out of 4 on the chest. Damn, so we're 1 out of 4, I think, on all the ones that we picked. Ring is a bunch of people there. This is my worst Naxx so far, and I do also. You're right in that observation, Ron Kettle. I hope it turns around too, because we're already saved. I think going difficulty 2 is maybe too much for this raid. Like, it's biting off a little more than they can chew. Has the raid gone any better? I mean, we die a lot on trash and bosses, so we're progressing slowly, but we're progressing. You know, it's the start. It could rally. It could turn around. Grobbulus up next. Do another food buff. Yes.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright, holding the Blade Flurry until slimes come out. And evasion for when the slime come out, in case I rip threat on the slime. Which I would say is likely.
Do not continue. Turn back while there's still time.
Decent damage. Pretty good. We did pad a bit of damage on the Fallout slimes, but, like, killing those is good. It's not, like, useless damage. What do we get? 0 of our shoulder tokens dropping from either of the shoulder bosses? Yikes. Alright, will we kill it this try? That was the Patchwerk one for the second try. Right. Alright, for Gluth, we want limited invulnerability potion to avoid the fear. We could still get shoulders off of Gluth. Our shoulders right now are not the greatest. Oh, this one we definitely want Shadow Step. And then I have to remember to go back to Poison Knife for Thaddius. Shadow Step will help us get back to the boss after a fear. It'd be very good. So we want to use our cooldowns at the start and then combo it with a limited invulnerability potion on the first fear. So we can have full uptime with our cooldowns instead of getting feared in the middle of the cooldowns or whatever, because the fears are pretty frequent on this boss. So we want to use them alongside a lip.
2, 1.
Okay. Make sure we hug the right-hand side. Get into stealth. Watching the fear timer. Lip is up. Oh, the fear is not going yet. I think my lip is over. Yeah, damn, we lipped too early. I lipped like 2 seconds before the fear timer was up, which maybe 1 second before, which is usually good, but did not work out that time. See, it's not like a precise timer, but it's like this is the cooldown of it. It's like the earliest it could happen. Here again. Tremor Totem actually pulling us out of that fear pretty consistently, so that's good. There we go. Okay, not too bad. Let's look at the loot. Look at the loot. Splinter, missing collar, bindings, and sandals. Oh, we'll roll on both of those. Bracer and boot. I think they're open, too. Desecrated bindings. Let's go. 52, 45. Ooh, there's an 85. We're not winning those. Sandals. Roll on those. I got an 84 on these. 93 from Klexi. We're not winning those either. We got mobs from the opposite side. They're all worried about this pack looking at that, and someone just like walked over here and aggroed those guys. Did not walk down the middle. Yeah, these casters aggro too. Okay. Vanishing. Not trying to die on this trash. Yeah, it's time for Poison Knife. Very specific reason we use Poison Knife on this boss is mostly so that we aren't using Shadow Step. Because if I accidentally press my Shadow Step button while fighting Thaddius, it will possibly kill me. So that's not good. Okay, I'm on this side. I was listening to what they were saying. Alright, they're assigning people left and right, so we have a good split for Stalag and Fugan. Blizzard made a boss mechanic where you had to shake your booty. Would you get a 99 parse or nah? Well, I mean, I could probably do pretty well on that, I think. I got strong legs, big glutes. See, nature protection. All right, here we go.
5.
Excuse me.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Waiting, making sure the tanks can get it before I start blasting. Fugan 50. Fugan needs to throttle. Oh. What? Think don't jump yet? Yeah. Aren't we just ready to go here? Some good music to start right when the boss starts. Here comes Polarity. Parried in Venoms, classic. Here's another polarity shift. We switch to positive. Waiting for the damage buff. Now we hit our finishing move.
The first kill goes to me. Anyone care to wager?
Same side. Waiting for damage buff. Boss is repositioned. We've got to reposition. Our nature protection potion is gone, so let's re-pop it. Here comes another shift. Staying positive. Again, vanish for a big hit there with a little Master of Subtlety boost. Hesitated on that Thistletea a little bit. I should not have done that. Negative. Switch to negative side. And he's dead. Alright, what do we got? We're all cleared out. And naturally, when Thaddius dies, I just spread out like that, because that's what you've done in Era for basically forever. Circle it, we didn't reserve Circlet. It's also not part of our best in slot setup as Mutilate. Our Death Dealer is what we want end up using. Alright. We're not going to have Doom music going this loud the entire raid, but that was a nice, you know... Alright, there we go. Alright, we'll go to Razuvious. Switch hat. God, did I miss two? I get involved in these raids and then I feel bad because I had these hat change requests and I don't see them because, like, I don't know if you guys do this intentionally, but hat change, like, literally in the middle of a boss. It makes me feel bad that I missed them. That it's my own fault. That's from player Torbmain, and I think Alex Lenhart had a change hat 35 minutes ago that I think I missed also. I apologize for that. Phil redeemed for a change hat. Freshen up the consecrated sharpening stone. Okay, Razuvious next. He can drop sandals that are good for us. Gothik, well, not great, but it's a upgrade but not BIS type of situation with the sandals. Death poll, how many people will die? Okay. Die on this boss. 0 to 1, 1 to 3, or 4 or more. Alright, 2 minutes on the clock. Quick prediction. I have to, if they put out the pull time, okay, yeah, I have to close the prediction. 5-second pull timer. There's literally no one got a chance to predict because we're already pulling. I didn't put that up early enough.
Show me what you've learned. Show me what you've got.
I'm holding the cooldowns because there's no armor debuff up yet. I'm hoping armor debuff goes up eventually. But it seems like it's just not going up this fight. I'll give it a little bit longer to hopefully... Oop, I'm dead. Never mind. If I expose armor, I don't have the talent. So it grief, like, it's me doing expose armor is better than nothing being on the boss, but once I put expose armor on without the talent, it's significantly worse than the warrior putting sunder on the boss and locks the warrior out from ever pressing sunder. So it's a tough call to make because it prevents someone else in the raid from doing what they should be doing. Yeah, they were sundering. There's only one warrior, and they were sundering on the other bosses, which why I was unclear why they weren't sundering here. Razuvious Zav redeemed change hat. Alright, let's get the prediction with an actual amount of time. Where we can actually get some points in. How many players will die this boss attempt? Question mark. 0 to 1, 1 to 3, 4 or more. 2 minutes on the clock. Okay. Pretty sure it's just the same as Sunder without the talent? No, it's not. It's significantly worse than a 5-stack Sunder without exposed talent. Expose is like 300 armor more than Sunder with the talent. And it's like 1,000 armor less without the talent. Oh, 500 armor less. I think Sunder's 2250. Yeah, Sunder armor's 2250 at 5 stacks. Expose without talent is 1700. And Expose with talent is 2550. Big pog damage. Jack subscribed with Prime Gaming. Thank you very much. Thank you so much for 12 months of support. I really appreciate that, and I hope you're having a great day. Alright, let's get some consumes out. I think this is a boss where stamina consumes aren't going to help me. I'm either going to get one shot or I'm going to live, right? I don't think popping a bunch of stamina consumes. Like, I'm not going to hit...
Show them no mercy.
What? Okay, we pulled. I don't think that was intentional.
I'm just getting warmed up.
Donna Death Knight understudy. Need armor debuff on the boss, Saunders, please. 2 people dead.
Please, before it's too late.
Spinning? Spinning, okay. Gotta move.
You should have stayed home.
We did vanish already, so our threat should be very low. We're dead.
I'm just getting warmed up.
They trying to mind control? What are they doing? Are they all mind exhaustion? Alright. 4+ was the correct prediction. Is Open Wide Donkey still raiding? Nah. They called it quits before Naxx started. Alright, we try again. Teaching priest to mind control this fight every week. Yeah. You ever gonna go raid in Ardcorp? If they pick me. But, what I'm not gonna do is go around, like, I mean, it's not really, I'm not really interested in going around, like, simping to the potential raid leaders to try to get a raid spot. You know, I know I'm a good raider, I know what I'm doing, I know my character's geared, ready, and knowledgeable. You know, if they pick me, I'd be happy to go. But I'm not gonna spend my time, like, trying to get Senpai to notice me or something, you know? Senpai Razuvious, priest discipline the students. Hide from scary voice. Melee pray for good luck. I don't think the melee situation is really luck. It's more like the melees die if other stuff gets fucked up. Alright. 10 honey badgers was not enough. We know that now. There is no way 3 honey badgers last the rest of the raid. I don't know, I stocked up my consumables assuming we were doing hard mode 1, because that's what I was told. The plan was to do hard mode 1, and then I showed up to raid and found out we're doing hard mode 2. Yo, world buff roll off. Wait, we might get the world buff. 94? Okay, what do we want to go for? We gotta pick one of the ones we already picked. Either robe or leg. I think they're both 1 out of 4. I think leg might be the bigger upgrade. Am I good to go? Can I pop these? Yeah, sure. Who was I supposed to whisper? I gotta get the name right. We're gonna go for this one. Desecrated. Actually, we're gonna go for this one. Alright, I messaged D-Wrath. I thought by the time we get to Loatheb, I thought there's a chance that with the amount of wipes we've had, we don't clear today. So I wanted to put the reserve on the boss that was closest to where we are right now. Just because the amount of times we've wiped already makes me nervous that we're not going to clear. Alright, here we go.
The time for practice is over. Show me what you've learned.
Alright, he's not taunted yet.
Show me what you've got.
Now it's on a Death Knight understudy.
You should have stayed home.
Boss is spinning a lot. Oh, my threat's very high. It is not on a Death Knight. It's on a player. Who is dead. Who is dead.
Show me what you've got.
Now it's on a Death Knight again.
You should have stayed home. An honorable.
Boots, Sabaton, 2 Eclipse. No, Blade Flurry didn't do anything. It was only Razuvious damage. 10 wipes worth of consumables is not going to be enough. Started bringing 20. Yeah, I mean, if I knew we were gonna do hard mode 2, I would have brought 20. But I was told we were doing hard mode 1, and so I brought 10 because that's gonna be fine. It would have been fine, but then I showed up to raid and we're doing hard mode 2, and it's not fine.
Life is meaningless. It is in death that truth is tested.
Alright, we're not going into melee range of any of these trash mobs. It is not smart. Gothik is, I think, one of the most difficult bosses. I think this might be the part where we stop and go down a difficulty level. What the? I died all the way over here? Because the cleave chain lightninged all the way to me from the range and healers standing halfway between the range group and the melee. Going close to those guys either. Fuck them. Barrel roll. Yeah, did we just hang out right back here with the barrels? Oh, tank dead. Remember having to stealth run past Raz and summon people to start speed? Yeah, you'd start speed runs like between Razuvious and Gothik. You just pull all the trash during the Gothik. I think you started in the Gothik room, right? That was the routing. summon people to here. You had people out of the, place pulling all that trash into here, and you had people out that way pulling all that trash into here also. That was actually pretty cool. Making sure I'm not double pressing any of these. Okay. Do. Skipping this. Morwin's better. Do. Oh. What do we got? We got a couple buffs in the boon. Might as well take them out. Not all the buffs. Bro, I am... After Patchwerk, I hoped that it would get better, but it didn't. It got a little better after I muted, like, some people on the Discord that were being toxic, but it's... Oh boy.
You have disregarded powers beyond your understanding. You have fought hard to invade the realm of the Harvester. Now, there is only one way out. To walk the lonely path of the damned.
Piper, the first Patchwerk we wiped, there was a pull timer that supposedly was canceled before it completed, but it ticked down to at least 1 second. I didn't notice it getting canceled, but supposedly it got canceled before it completed, and then the boss got pulled anyways. And then one person in the raid was like, well, obviously, if you looked at your stream, or your screen, you wouldn't have fucking pulled because the pull timer was fucking canceled. Or something, I'm paraphrasing, that's not an exact quote. But started cursing out and, like, saying how it was obvious that it got canceled if they were looking at their screen. I'm like, oh my god, I can't deal with this. Cannot deal with someone being like that. These Death Knights are stunnable. This is new behavior from Merged? I don't know. Stun. Switch target because my threat was too high. On the rider. Ready to kick. Got the kick. Kick. Can't stun this mob, but they asked for a slowdown, so I'm not gonna kill it right away. Throttle the damage. Need to change target so I don't get too much threat. Got a stun available, so I'm switching to the Death Knight and stunning it. Oh shit, I have a threat. I have a threat. Need to make a stun on this guy. Okay. I think it's about to be boss time.
Anyone care to wager?
I think my shadow protection is used up. Okay.
I have waited long enough. Now you face the harvester of souls. Death is the only escape.
All right, we're all dead. What?
Death is the only escape.
I wonder if we're gonna beat this. I don't think so. Yeah, I'm not in range to do any DPS.
Death is the only escape.
Not gonna Blood Fury here. I really want to be healed. Potions 8 seconds on cooldown.
Death is the only escape.
What? Huh. I thought I was just vanishing to damage buff and squeeze out more damage. I didn't actually try to vanish and end the fight. It just kind of started evading after I vanished. We're gonna need a restock of consumables before this raid's over. Oh boy. Ooh, our Roids is off cooldown. We could use Roids for more damage. We're gonna be undead side this time, so let's go with the Arcane Protection Potion. Where do I get the brown potion you have there that increases damage? It's called Draft of the Sands. It comes from Silithus. It used to only have work in Temple of Ahn'Qiraj, but with Phase 7 coming out, they made it so it works in Naxxramas also. Oh, I could put these buffs back in the bottle. Never mind, I don't have any buff bottles to put them back into. They're gonna do full world buffs now. Oh, man. I really had fun on my Saber Slash Rogue this week. Did a lot of damage, did a nice, fun and easy Heat 1 clear. Got some cool loot. And we still have the Backstab Rogue to do, which will probably not actually be playing Backstab. Probably will be playing Saber Slash, but we're like trying to make it into a Backstab Rogue. We still got to go after this raid. We got to go solo spider boss in Karazhan for another chance at Clobber Club. Arcane Protection Potion already active. Is IEA better on Mutilate / Saber / this phase? I feel like. I don't know. You just do it, you know? Someone's gonna have to do it. You just do it.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Foolishly you have sought your own demise. Brazenly you have disregarded powers beyond your understanding. You have
Picked up Wind Striker. Does it stack with Fell Striker? No, it says Unique Equipped Striker, and Fell Striker also says Unique Equipped Striker. That means you can only equip one Striker item at a time. And they're both Striker items, so you can't equip them both at once. Man, in Classic Era, Fell Striker isn't even unique. You can just farm 2 of them and equip 2 of them in Classic Era and on the Anniversary Realms. That's fucking degenerate. There we go. So we put like 1 or 2 more people over on dead side. Hopefully that goes better. Loco Luge says, got my last binding from Gar after getting the Baron's binding on the first week. Gosh, that's been a while. I would have given up by now. So kudos to you for sticking with the Molten Core runs, man, and congratulations. Both bindings, Thunder Fury. Did you get the Thunder Fury crafted already? You still got to do that. Get the Elementiums, do the Prince Thundarin. My threat's getting a little high. Yeah, we're fine. It's dead. Stun. As often as I can, I want to be stunning the enemies. Pick the drain life. Horse can't be stunned. Rider can't be stunned. Rider can be interrupted. But the regular Death Knights... Yeah, Spectral Death Knight. This guy can be stunned. Damn. I tried to vanish for the damage buff again.
Death is the only escape.
He came back to us. Yay! I think we'll kill him this time. Sandal, Sabaton, Polar Helmet. What, 2 Polar Helmets? Okay.
To arms, ye roustabouts! We've got company! Invaders, cease this foolish venture at once. Turn
Where are they
away
going?
who still can.
Come, Zeliek. Do not drive them out. Not
Sandals.
our fun.
2. I rolled a 2 on the sandals. Cool.
I do hope they stay alive long enough for me to introduce myself.
Perhaps they will come to their senses and run away as fast as they can. I've heard about enough of your sniveling. Shut your fly trap before I shut it for you.
Conserve your anger. Harness your rage.
Polar Helmet, okay.
You all have outlets for your frustrations soon enough.
Any loot this raid? We just got a Frost Resist item. Polar Helmet. 44 Frost Resistance. Yeah, but look, it's a sanctified item, which, potentially important depending on other stuff that we get. We're in trouble. Oh, an Eye of Naxxramas also? I'm gonna have to hit a repair and pretty soon a restock on consumables. So maybe I can run to Lights Hope Chapel, hit the mailbox and repair and get back. I got 2 deaths worth of consumables left. Two more lives. Yeah, I thought we were going to do hard mode 1 today, so I stocked 10 lives worth of consumables. I didn't know we were going to do hard mode 2. Alright, so I won't dip out and go to Lights Hope Chapel for now. You can leave the raid group before you walk onto the platform and it'll res you outside. Oh, I should pay this guy up. Close enough. Alright, we have a couple more lives worth of consumes. If you could deploy that repair bot at any point, that'd be great. There it is. Okay. Alright, so they said what we're doing is we're switching the wings that we're enabling as hard mode. And then we're going to go in and do Spider and Plague. Still on hard mode level 2. But, you know, without their hard mode mechanics because we switched them. How taxing is kicking bosses for rogues in SOD? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. You just press kick. Just do it. Alright, Gathermaid helped us out. Hitting us up with a couple more honey badgers, a couple more elixir of giants. Okay. Spider Wing, we can get bracers and gloves here. I was chatting with Gathermate. We both have some strong opinions about this about this run, and how it should not have ever been hard mode 2. Alright, let's hit some consumes. Ober, Gathermate got me with a couple extras. Thank you, though. How's the raid going? Not well. We are struggling through hard mode 2. I feel like this raid is at a level where we would be having a good time if we were in hard mode 1. Dying continually on trash, wiping on bosses. It's not going well. Let's go with roids, get our damage buff out. We need this one. No more raiding with standards? No, I raided with them last week, and I'll raid with them this week. We have 3 different rogues to raid with, though, so... we raid with a bunch of people. If you're confused on consumables, you can check on the Discord. There's a great consumable list you can read there.
1.
Yes, run. It makes the blood pump faster.
You can move out of those impales if you react pretty quickly. See which way he's sending them. Nice. Gem of Nerubis, Remnants of Valor, Wrist Guard, Wrist Guard. Neither of them are the Rogue Bracer. Desecrated Wrist Guards. Okay, so now we gotta switch off of the Consecrated Sharpening Stone that gives bonus attack power against undead, and we switch to the Elemental Sharpening Stone. Because the next 2 bosses are human and beast. They're not undead. This trash can be pretty spicy, too. The Faerlina trash, a bunch of Shadow Bolt volleys, a bunch of arcane explosions. And if it's not pulled back carefully, you end up with chain pulls into multiple packs. There's a disaster waiting to happen if it's not handled the right way. We did pretty good on Anub'rekhan, though, I would say. 11.4. Not bad. Oh, tank death. 2 damage dealers dead. 4 damage dealer, 3 damage dealers dead. Okay. We're in trouble. Kick Shadow Bolt volley. And we're all dead.
And you will serve the cause without question. The greatest glory is to die in the Master's service.
Do warrior tanks still play Fury Protection in Season of Discovery? I don't know. What are those pulls? I don't know, man. Demon Run. Yeah, my theory, I don't know for sure, but my theory is that someone saw that you got guaranteed splinters per boss for doing hard mode 2, and you only got like a chance at splinters if you did hard mode 1, and then like pushed to do hard mode 2 when we're very clearly not ready for it. I think that's what happened. And why this raid is going poorly, because we're clearly not ready for hard mode 2 with this group. We did normal first lockout, hard mode 1 second, and I only have 4 splinters. Feels bad. Yeah. It's because most people haven't upgraded their seals. We could look. I mean, I don't know if everyone has 8 sanctified. I don't know if everyone has a level 8 seal. 4, 3, 1, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4. I'm on 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4. Seems like most people have rank 4 seal. 4, 4. 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4. Okay, so just a couple people have under-ranked seals. But I also don't know if everyone has 8 sanctified. I can't inspect everyone individually. Mm-hmm. Crimson Tempest. Okay. Mm-hmm. Like that. Kick is on cooldown. What do we got left? 1, 2, at least 3 packs. Are there logs for this? I kind of doubt it, but we can check. Warcraft logs, classic. Just looking up my character, seeing if it has any, like, boss kills logged today. Fighting this pack first. Kick the Shadow Bolt volley. Alright, Season of Discovery. Simonized. Let's see. Yes, we are logging. Here is the link. Yeah, I tried doing, like, Fellstriker, Fan of Knives stuff. Not very many times, but the couple of times I tried it, you know, Windstriker in this case, I really wasn't getting the same level of energy feedback that I thought that I remembered getting in Wrath of the Lich King. It just didn't really seem to be popping the same way it did in Wrath. And I don't really know what's wrong or why it's not. Or, you know, maybe I screwed something up, or whatever. You in a pug? This is a partial guild run, partial pug. Alright, fire protection, stamina buff. We lost our roids. Let's just go Spirit of Zanza. fully locked in. Honey Badger, Firewater, Giants, Rumsey, Fortitude, Draft of the Sands, Grilled Squid. In the log right now, and it looks like some people don't have 8 of 8 Sanctified. Okay, rank 4 seal and 8 of 8 Sanctified was posted as a requirement to come to this raid. That was the communication I got. Okay, we're just going after the boss.
4, 3,
I think we have to kill
1.
these things. Okay, it's too late to fix that.
Hide from me.
I don't know which way the boss is facing. Boss is in fire. Moving out of fire.
Slay them in the Master's name.
Boss is enraged. Is the tank gonna live that? Nope. Second tank? Second tank. Alive. We did it. Widow's Remorse, Wrist Guard, Remnants of Valor, Bracers. Okay, no Rogue Bracers off of either of those. This is like a off-spec item for me. Widow's Remorse, random, 99. We rolled a 4. Sorry, what? About what about tanking?
Oh, back in MC days when I was playing, you were not gonna do anything but tank. And now
Oh, yeah, well then Blackwing Lair happened. And
Fair enough.
week after week, I would say, we pull those big Draconid mobs, you know those guys that have like spell vulnerabilities and they sometimes stun the tank for 10 seconds? Yeah, we'd pull those. I'd get stunned, like the spinning thing, like the one you can't free action potion to a unit. And I'd communicated on voice chat that, hey, threat's not good on X mark, I'm spinning. And then week after week, I'd just watch, you know, casters blast it with the vulnerability and it run across the room and kill people. And you couldn't.
T-Wrath, those were S-hard by milk.
That,
You
You got
that's
the first pair.
Look,
Okay.
already
Simon,
got
that
it.
sounds
Those
about right.
are the third one.
Yeah, there's only so many times you can tank and do that and still wake up in the morning and be okay with yourself.
That bad.
that sounds about right.
I think the worst part of tanking is other people. Damage dealers that don't understand what a threat meter is or don't even know what to do Like could never possibly throttle, even if they were told to. Quentin coming in with a tier 1. Thank you very much. And I believe I missed a change hat request from Brawny Bravo. Let me get this here for you. And I'm not sure if I called out Shakespeare with the Prime. Appreciate that as well. Thank you. Big pog damage. Nutty for Huddy, hello. Heckin' love first Vuln being shadow damage on Cro-Mag and watching the same S-Priests kill themselves the whole phase. There was another great Cro-Mag where I was like, I was tanking it and it was a time-lapse was about to come up and I was like, time-lapse is coming up. If you're above the second, you know, if you're above whoever the second tank was, I think the guy's name was Gangletron. I was like, I communicated on voice chat. I was like, if you're above Gangle on threat, you need to get hit by the time lapse. And then I looked at my threat meter and I called out by name every individual who was above Gangletron on threat. And you know what? Those people still died. They dodged the time lapse, then got killed. Oh, we're dead. Oh, I've had Selenium muted ever since Patchwerk. As soon as he cursed people out, I'm like, nah, I'm not listening to that. Are WoW gamers the worst gamers? Yes. They said that the person I had already muted was just gonna be server muted, you know, broadly. I was like, oh, I already muted that person. They say they're dropping it down to difficulty 1. And then hopefully we can finish before it's over. What bosses require Frost or Shadow? Let's see. Gothik, 4 Horsemen, and let's see. Gothik, 4 Horsemen, Loatheb, and Sapphiron are good for Shadow. Frost is Sapphiron and Kel'Thuzad. So we're leaving military activated right now? Okay, well, whatever. We didn't clear military yet, so I just thought we would leave the one activated that we already cleared, but whatever. Doesn't matter. It's okay. Alright, back to... Maexxna is next. What is happening in this raid, Simon? I don't know, but it's on difficulty 1 now, so maybe it'll be chill for the rest of it. We're in combat with something. Wait, what on earth is going on? Did they, like, get summoned out to this port? I was, like, just next to this guy. Oh, yeah, summoning over... I see. Okay. So, we want Honey Badger, Firewater, Giants, Draft of the Sands, Fortitude, Rumsy Rum, Grilled Squid. 8 minutes on the Elemental Sharpening Stone, so probably refresh that before the boss. Airbot is dropped. We will utilize it. Alright, 2 gargoyles in. What? He wants to give me Widow's Remorse? I'll accept that. It says, just simmed and it's a DPS loss, all yours if you want it. Yeah, that's a decent tank item. We get a hat change, sir? Quentin... I'm looking at the alerts. I think we did all the hat changes that were redeemed. Alright, there's a hat change from how we do it. I'm going for this one. Big stun. Crimson Tempest. Spiders coming in. Can't stun these. We want to avoid the ghouls at the same time. Pull them back. That's good. Ooh, we're losing one of our tanks. I don't know if we need additional tanks. Zugblast says he can fill in as tank anyways. Ghouls aggroed behind. Big stun. What's your favorite hat these days? There's got to be the kangaroo leather Outback hat made in Australia. That one's nice. Okay, let's see. 4 minutes, 7 minutes. Is it? Danish Lurker, change hat request. Boom. Alright, I don't have Fetish of the Sand Reaver on this character. So I can't use that to avoid a web spray, but we do have Vanish on all the rugs, obviously. We can use that to avoid a web spray and keep doing damage. Well, the hat change has, I think, a 2-minute cooldown on redeeming it. So I don't think you can count. I don't think counter hat change requesting really works. Backing up. There's maximum melee range. I have found it. Web spray is in 22 seconds. Ten seconds.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
We're good. We won't be able to vanish the second one. This is not a preparation build.
Five, 4, 3.
Oh, we're gonna get roasted.
1.
Ooh, spiderlings are out, dealing damage to people. Tank is dead. Milk Shock's up next. I think we'll get it. There we go. Okay. Ooh, a Wraithblade. Okay. Pendant of Forgotten Names. 1 Desecrated Gloves. I don't know if anyone reserved those. I don't know if we'll be able to roll on them or not. Desecrated Gauntlets, Desecrated Gloves, not reserved. Big roll, 87. We might win it. We might win it. We might win it. Actually winning a roll. Let's go. I think things are turning around. I think things are turning around for us. Simon Eyes actually won a roll. I did. That's true. Run, Simon, run! Says Lester of Disaster with a tier 2 sub. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Okay, now we're back to all undead dudes, so back to consecrated sharpening stone. Grilled squid, refresh. Firewater is good. I think everything else is good. Don't need to refresh those. Alright, we still have a good shot at desecrated leggings from Loatheb and desecrated chest from 4 Horsemen. We've got soft reserves on those. Project Remy, hello, says, for a casual rogue player, what build would you recommend for 60 for rating for AQ40 and Blackwing Lair? My guild still does them. I'd recommend being, actually the build I'm doing right now, Mutilate with Cut to the Chase on the wrist rune. It's very simple. Mutilate until you have 4 or 5 combo points, then press Envenom. At the start of the fight, you put up a Slice and Dice. Let me start over. You go Mutilate, Slice and Dice. Then you just do Mutilate, Envenom, Mutilate, Envenom, Mutilate, Envenom, Mutilate, Envenom for the rest of time. And it's good, and it does some damage. Like that. Like that for the talents. Alright, here we go. Noth the Plaguebringer. Yo, No Pump Johan coming in with a prime. Thank you very much. I appreciate your support. Hope you're having a great day.
Rise, my soldiers! Rise and fight once more!
Waiting to the skeletons to come in before I press the cooldowns. Here we go. They are in. Alright, he dead. Alright, how's the loot looking? What are we getting? Remnants of Valor, Noth's Frigid Heart, Waistguard Girdle, Hailstone Band. Okay, we already got the Tier Belt, is the only item we got in the first Naxxramas I did on this character. So we don't need Belt from this boss or next boss.
Before it's too late!
Wish you could see effective raid DPS from running expose armor. Yeah, but it's very hard to calculate. Because then it's like, well, expose armor instead of what, and then you need to figure out what debuffs are present at every single, like, instance of physical damage dealt, and then, like, are you assuming 5-stack Sunder would be active? Are you assuming nothing would be active? There's There's so many variables that go into that, so it's like a extremely difficult thing to calculate.
You are mine now.
Alright, we're going in. I don't think I'm hitting from behind. There are totems outside or something? No. It's a plague beast. Alright, Crimson Tempest. Nature protection potion here. Project Remy asks, so you can play this build for leveling or backstab better. Definitely, if you're leveling up your character, backstab is the way to go. And then when you get to max level, you switch into something else. Desecrated Belt. Some grubs and eye stalks over here we gotta kill. They despawn. I'm sorry, you said group 3 first, and then what? Roger that. Okay. Loatheb. Let's see, prediction. Star prediction. Will Simon win legs from Loatheb? So it has to both drop and I win the roll. I believe it is a 1 out of 4, given the soft reserves. As the prediction is up. We can double check. 1, 2. Actually, it's a 1 out of 2 because this guy's offline. So if it drops, it's 50% between me and agility. This is such a good rogue name. Agility, Thistletea, Agility. They're all rogue items, or rogue themed. Alright, we're getting the second spore that spawns.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Waiting for tanks to get it. Big zoom out. Keeping an eye for the spore. Second spore soon. I did not hit that. That was not me hitting it. Alright, we only get 1 spore. We will not go and refresh it later. Did I get the buff? Yeah, it's actually a debuff. It's right here. Fungal Bloom. I think of all the rogue builds, Mutilate, I assume, benefits the most from Spore buffed. Backstab is definitely the worst, and I would say Saber Slash is in the middle. Saber Slash, a lot of its damage is this ticking damage over time thing that just doesn't benefit from additional critical strike chance. And Backstab has like 80% of its damage between Backstab and Ambush, which are already very close to 100% crit chance. So you can't go much higher on those. Uh-oh, Selenia dead? It's on milk. Ooh, lots of points riding on this prediction. Will Simon win legs from Loatheb? Prediction is now closed. Please be the correct legs. Leg guards, leg guards, leg plates. The answer is no, because none of our token dropped. F. Wait, we reactivated, I think. It's flickering colors on my screen. Okay, when I mouse over it, it turns white, but when I'm not mousing over it, it's red and bright. Alright, Gothik and 4 Horsemen. We do have 2 rolls on the Desecrated Robe, if that drops. That's the... get us the Bone Scythe, whatever, chest thing. Where do you put your Slice talent points? They're still on Slice, because there's nothing else to take. I mean, you could maybe put them in Murder, because that's good on Faerlina and Maexxna. But this also helps you carry Slice between 2 different trash packs, or something like that. You need to spend these points to advance down. You can't move these into here. You need 10 points before you get to the tier 3 talents, so your choices are Eviscerate, Remorseless, Murder, and Slice. A lot of boss spells cannot be reflected. I don't know if Kel'Thuzad's Mind Control is one of them, but by default, I would assume a boss ability cannot be spell reflected. They were talking about Loatheb's Reflection, and like, maybe you could use it on a tank to prevent them from getting mind controlled on Kel'Thuzad. Uh-oh. This damage. Oh, they're killing critters, I see. Wait, did we kill Gothik? Am I crazy? I didn't think we killed Gothik. I thought we wiped again and left. I guess we killed him. We must have killed him on level 2. Alright, well. 4 horsemen next. Memento, Simon's Storm. Stunnable. Stun it again. Perfect. Triple gargoyle. Nope, it's in. I was trying to land a distract on it. That did not work. Alright, how about 4 horsemen? How about 4 horsemen? Will Simon win chest from 4HM? Yes, no. 10 minutes on the clock. So it has to both drop and I win the roll. But I have 2 rolls on the chest token. Let me see how many we're against. Desecrated, Robe, Principal, Klexi, Selenia. So I'm 2 out of 5 rolls. Unless one of those people dropped world buffs, got an additional soft reserve, and I'm not aware of that. How about will you wipe on first attempt? Nah, dude. It's difficulty 1, Zug Zug. There's no way we would wipe on difficulty 1. Except for maybe, like, I don't know, someone not being in range of one of the horsemen in back and it's spamming shadow corruption or whatever it does and auto wipes the raid. Why are you on difficulty 1? Because we could not handle difficulty 2. That's why. Why can't you handle difficulty 2? I'm not entirely sure why we can't handle difficulty 2. But the evidence to me seems clear from our efforts today. What's the difficulty? Or what's the difference? It jacks up the health and damage value of all the mobs, trash mobs and bosses, when you increase difficulty. Never saw you raid with a good guild. Well, we raided Molten Core with the #1 world speed kill guild for Season of Discovery. And mostly what that was waiting 10 minutes for Cold Snap before pulling a boss, waiting for, pre-pull combo points to pre-stack a Slice and Dice, waiting for Gnomish Battle Chickens before pulling the boss, waiting for 3 different protection potions before every single boss, and then still having the warriors not kick the healing ability on Sulfuron Harbinger. It still ended up being the world #1 speed kill guild, but like all that preparation to have people just like not be able to do basic mechanics, I wasn't really interested in. That was not enjoyable. I didn't quit right away, but then we did a Blackwing Lair with the same guild, and we got to Broodlord Lashlayer, killed all the elites, all the trash up to him, and we discussed how we were going to pull Broodlord Lashlayer for so long that the elite trash mobs that we cleared to get to him respawned before we pulled the boss a single time. That was the straw that broke the camel's back, and I was like, I can't do this anymore.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right, here we go. Oh, we're not cleaving these. Okay. No armor debuff. I would have known we weren't stacking them if I paid attention during the strategy description. So he's got shield wall active, so I'm not pressing any more cooldowns right now. Shield wall gone. Time to cold blood.
Bloody waste.
Wait, is there anything else in here? Nope. Oh, right. What happened? I don't know. My computer crashed. Like, the internet went out, and I went and looked at the modem and the router, and they all seemed fine. It wasn't a computer crash. The internet just completely went out. My Discord went out. The game froze. OBS stopped being able to stream all at the same time. I looked at the... Are you ready? Ready. Yes. Frost protection. Did you win the chest? They said that no desecrated robes dropped. So that's a no on the chest.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Should have waited for armor debuffs to go up before pressing those cooldowns. Still no armor debuff. We're in a blizzard. Moving forward. Okay. We're blocked.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Slayers. Remnants of Valor. Might of the Scourge. Wonder if anyone reserved it.
Our preparations continue as planned, Master.
It is good that you serve me so faithfully. Soon all will serve the Lich King. And in the end, you shall be
All right.
rewarded. So long as you do not falter.
I foresee no complications at this time. Wait, what is this?
Your security measures.
Restrained Essence of Sapphiron.
Interruption immediately.
Yes, Master.
Alright. How about Slayers? Reserved by Big Coochie. Only one person reserving it. He got it. Okay. This guy's in back. All right.
Servants,
Nope.
soldiers of the cold dark, obey the call of Kel'thuzad.
Big pull. Am I doing another Naxx today? No. Man, this character's, like, fucking insanely unlucky. 2 back-to-back Naxxramas, and I get only 1 item out of each. I mean, the first Naxx was 25 people, and we got, like, 52 or 53 items. This one is 25 people, and we're getting, I don't know, 60-something, because we did a couple of, a bunch of hard modes, or are we up to 50? We did it all on at least hard mode level 1, so that means we got at least 67 items. So, like, in each raid, the average allotment per person is above 2. You know, is between 2 and 3 per person. And we walked out twice in a row with 1. You can see all the add-ons and weak auras I have on the Discord. There's a nice YouTube video that shows you how to set up my UI too. Nice and quick, very easy. Wait, so I reserved leg, chest, and what was the last one I did? Shoulder. Literally none of them dropped. No leg token, no rogue shoulder token, no rogue chest token. Damn. Did we get any loot while you were F in the chat? They said I wasn't in the game when they killed 4 horsemen, but they said no desecrated robes dropped.
Scream your dying breath.
Alright, if they kill these quickly, we get a combat drop before Kel'Thuzad comes up. So we can enter stealth. Cooldown's activated early. So we can activate them again later. We will save Vanish until the mind control. Oh, it moved very slightly and then I was out of melee range. No energy? Not ideal. Okay. Hold a little more energy. Don't have kick available. Repositioning. Refresh the frost protection potion. Kick that.
Rise up. I will fight, kill, and die for your master. Let none survive. Void awaits you.
Oh, I could have kicked that. Was not looking at Caspar at that moment. It's just a no armor debuff raid. I think we just have to do expose in the future, just because no one else will put armor debuffs up if we're not the no one will do armor debuffs in any form. That Storm Rage necklace is very good for me. See if we can get that. Desecrated ring. bunch of rolls on the ring. We aren't one of them. But I want that Storm Rage necklace. Rings going out. Okay. Big roll, 57, 56, 26, 8. Wait, are we actually winning it? 56, 57, and a 9 at the... We got the Storm Rage. Okay, we ended up with 2 items instead of 1. I didn't think we were going to get anything off of Kel'Thuzad. All right. Okay. Do you have a link for the Rogue UI? Yeah, all my UI has always been on my Discord. Just exclamation point week or exclamation point add-on. Reading the description below the stream will tell you that. All kinds of stuff. That's where I put all my stuff. On the Discord. Right. Oh, shit. I was about to click it. Unlucky. Alright, I guess we're hearthing out.